What's up everybody on YouTube, AJ Russ back here with another video, and today I'll be talking about what the Los Angeles Lakers trading for Russell Westbrook means for the NBA. Player movement and superstars choosing their destiny has been a huge trend in NBA over the past 10 years. From seeing LeBron link up with D-Wade and Chris Bosh, to the infamous move of KD joining the Warriors back in 2016, super teams have been a polarizing topic in professional basketball. Not only have these types of moves happened via free agency, super teams have been created through trades such as players asking out, like James Harden leaving the Houston Rockets to be traded to the Brooklyn Nets, and now with Russell Westbrook being moved to his hometown team in the Los Angeles Lakers. With this new trade of Westbrook happening on draft night, people have already declared that the 2022 NBA Finals will be the Nets against the Los Angeles Lakers, but I'm not convinced on that at all. On paper, obviously the Lakers look dangerous, adding a walking triple-double in Westbrook along with LeBron James and AD. But looking into the playstyle, I'm not as confident as others that they'll turn into a dynasty. Now, I'm not saying that this trio can't work or contend, but I am saying that people need to slow down giving the Lakers the 2022 championship and evaluate what their team will consist of. It's obvious when looking at LeBron's playstyle and Russell Westbrook's playstyle that they are both playmakers and facilitators who are at their best when they can create for others and then look for their own shot. Both of those players are able to display that amazing playmaking ability the best when they are surrounded by shooters, but together, I'm not sure that that'll work so well. Don't get me wrong, LeBron has most definitely improved his jumper over his career, and you have to respect his shot, but him handling the ball and Westbrook off the ball could create spacing issues, which would become problematic. Russell Westbrook is one of the greatest point guards we've ever seen, but shooting has never been one of his strengths. Over the past 3 seasons, he has shot for a combined 28% from the 3, and him off the ball would make the Lakers' offense stagnant in different ways. So far in the 2021 free agency, the Lakers have addressed that issues of spacing in signing Trevor Ariza, Kent Bazemore, and Wayne Ellington, but I believe they'll look for more shooting throughout free agency and potentially during the season up to the trade deadline. Those are most definitely the types of players you need to help win a championship. But looking at the other teams in the league, will that be enough? Like I mentioned earlier, the Brooklyn Nets have a 3-headed monster, and if healthy, will have something to say about the Lakers winning next year. Not to mention the defending champions, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the rejuvenated Miami Heat team, who just added Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker, and that's only covering the Eastern Conference. We all know how stacked the West is, with the Lakers having to deal with the Phoenix Suns fresh off of an NBA Finals appearance, a Denver Nuggets team that will have Jamal Murray at some point in the season, and the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers. I also didn't even mention the Golden State Warriors, who will be returning a healthy Klay Thompson, and they also drafted 2 solid rookies in Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody to help Steph Curry, which makes the Warriors even more formidable, having a solid young core and their 3 core stars in Curry, Klay, and Draymond. It's honestly ridiculous how much talent there is in the West, and to say the Lakers would dominate the whole league easily with the acquisition of Russell Westbrook would be far from the truth. So what exactly does this trade mean for the NBA? It means that there's even more talent across the board in the league and in the Western Conference, and that there is still parity in the NBA. I will say a Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis pick and roll will be a nightmare for opposing defenses as long as everyone stays healthy. And that's a huge if. The Lakers were plagued with injuries last year, and LeBron is only getting older, turning 37 this December, and people will point to the fact that Westbrook will take pressure off of LeBron, but in order for the Lakers to win, LeBron will need to be that legendary player we know him to be. And there's no reason for us to think he won't be. He has continued to defy all odds, performing at peak level and condition even into his late 30s. But one would think that Father Time will eventually catch up. The Lakers just added another free agent in Dwight Howard, who was a part of their 2020 championship team and is now entering his 3rd stint with the Lakers, which will help their defense and rebounding. The Lakers also acquired Carmelo Anthony and Malik Monk, who can help with shooting, increasing the Lakers' championship hopes. Age does play a role in terms of their new additions, as many of the players they signed this year in free agency are in their mid to late 30s, but that will also give the Lakers an advantage in terms of experience. Regardless of what happens though, the Lakers are set up to contend for the 2022 NBA Finals, but it won't be an easy road. It will require all hands on deck, and people should expect an unpredictable season. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I believe picking up Russell Westbrook was good for the Lakers, but they'll need to adjust their system and game plans to make sure their spacing won't be an issue for the team. Providing LeBron with a superstar point guard is huge help for him and could help lead the Lakers to their 2nd title in 3 years, but only time will tell, and the road will be tough. Anyways though, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SwaggyRuss. I appreciate y'all watching and your continued support. More content is on the way, and y'all take care. Be blessed.